Down to Mexico, maybe? I'll send you down there. We have a ton of factories, and what we're going to do with those, boost up industry in Germany proper. And we have 2 divisions here. You guys, you're part of a new army that is primarily going to focus on the invasion of... You know what we can actually do? What we can here, it's a little bit cheesy, but that's okay. What we can do... We're losing a lot of equipment still. Who's invading us? Who could possibly be invading us right now? Send all you guys there. What we're going to do is... We're just going to kind of declare war on a bunch of people. They're all going to join the Allies at some point anyways. And the Soviets have a ton of troops. So, I mean, the Axis right now, again, for a few months before World War II actually began, I would say we're looking pretty good. German Raj. Is there any other territory that's... I mean, things are starting to kind of calm down, I think. Which is nice. Probably because we actually have enough rifles to equip everybody with. We got Hungary. I mean, you guys are going to join the Axis at some point. You're all returning home. We have 60,000 rifles. We should be able to train up another 24 stack. Even though, again, it's pure infantry. I'm kind of fine with that. How many light tanks? We have 410 light tanks, 2,000 artillery. Do we have artillery in Hugh? We do. Don't need any of these other templates. They're fine. Because you guys are starting to deploy troops. You are all going to... We have troops down here. Brazil has 3 to 11. Mexico actually has like a decent sized army. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to actually ignore Mexico right now. And prepare for the invasions of like Guatemala, Honduras, and all these people, etc. and etc. It sucks that it takes so long. 110 days, yeah, it's way too long. It's faster to do 25 days and wait the time, and then do it again. Let's go for... Again, I'm not used to it being so early into the game. It's like, again, still only 1938. We're also making outdated infantry equipment, so we'll upgrade that. They can have all of Transylvania. Let this... Oh yeah, just take territory from here. It's fine. Hungary wants to join the faction. Again, it's fine for now. Eventually, we'll turn our back on them. For the obvious reason that we want everybody to at least be a puppet of ours. An alliance with Spain. Synthetic refinery. A little bit of... rubber. 4 of the things are actually pretty good. We don't want to befriend anybody, honestly. So, you know, let's just get the political power gain, I guess, even though we don't really need it. Armor max speed plus 10%. You know, that actually could be useful. We have so many factories. Just more infantry equipment. More guns. More guns. More guns. More guns. How many troops does Italy have again? 78. Like, we can't kick anybody out of the faction while we're at war. No, you can't kick them out, even when they're at war with each other. Or in an alliance with each other, I should say. Which I'm actually kind of surprised by. I know we don't need this many troops here. By the way, you guys can invade. Move your troops along. I mean, our Navy's still looking good. What even is our navy? What are our dockyards even doing? We don't need this many convoys right now. Just pump out submarines, because that's generally, I think, one of the better strategies. Delete all your old plans. We could just go down here. We're going to need to go down there eventually. This is already all of ours. Are you guys at war with each other? You are at war with each other. Okay. That's fine. You keep your conflict going for as long as possible. I'm not going to complain about it. Well, we might want to send you guys here. We might actually just do like a naval invasion of Leningrad. Yeah, I know your supplies are bad. But we finish justifying the war, call allies in, immediately conquer the country, and like, hey, look, Honduras. We're going to justify against you as well. You're probably in the allies, yes. But again, that's kind of fine. Also, we're taking a bunch of supplies from them, which I am a fan of. I mean, 85 days. No, that's going to take too long. It's still faster to do Honduras and then one by one. I don't think I get like a blanket invasion speed upgrade. As much as I wish that I could. Also, we need to invade you guys as well. But actually, once we're improving this, we can probably just reassert Eastern claims. Danziger War should automatically bypass, I think. And then at that point, Realm Maginot should finish as well. War with France should automatically bypass. Reintegrate some territories. We get the war goal on Switzerland, which would be nice. And you, we cannot do because we have to fight the... You can only do this actually if you're fighting the British, unfortunately. Let's just justify against you. It would take 110 days. If I justify against you, 110 days as well. The thing is, like, we don't... We probably don't want the Soviets to be the ones who attack us first. For obvious reasons. By the way, you're befriending Bulgaria. We're going to declare war on you and then immediately go for the war goal on El Salvador. Like, at this point, you think that they would just know that they're going to be having a bad time. And you still have about a year left. Okay. So, before when I thought we might actually need the nuke to do the world conquest, I was completely wrong. Bismarck Sea. Oh, the Americans are trying to do some naval invasions? That's cute. How many troops do you have? Surprisingly, still like 20 divisions. Which is way more than I thought you would have had. Oh yeah, El Salvador is fascist, so they always have like an unbelievable amount of troops for no good reason whatsoever. So we're already just fighting against you. It's going to be done in 10 days. You are all here. How bad are supplies? Honestly, could be worse. Thank you, India, for your support. Reassert Eastern claims. That doesn't help us at all. So we might as well reassert the claims. Bypass some things. By the way, it said that you're named... No, you're still German Raj. You're not Free India. Fantastic. Because we also, again, we still need to, at some point, invade China and Japan. I'm trying to think about what's the best way to kill this guy. Because, again, he has so much manpower. You know what we can do? It's going to be a little bit... Go like this. We're going to allow them to kind of flood their way out. We declare war on El Salvador. They're going to start moving troops away from here. Like, they're going to start filling up this area, which is good because we only need to take their capital. Like, it works out well for us. Yeah, you guys go down to that front. I don't know why they just kind of give us troops. I'm sure there's, like, a reason. Do not go this way. We want them to be abandoning their capital, because we don't want... I don't even remember how many troops they had there. But it was, like, an ungodly amount. So when they move, what we're going to do is we're going to attack you guys with 11. They're going to reinforce. We push in with everything we have. They might be bad units, actually. But this works out. I mean, also, while we're doing this, we want to be fabricating a claim on Nicaragua. And we have so many factories. So many factories that we're going to put and build. Build in our territory. Military factories. By the way, United States, how angry are you at the occupation? 33? Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. Because we don't really care about compliance with you right now. We're going to go statewide martial law. It's like entirely for garrison reinforcements, which is insane. There we go. We got some more equipment off of you, which still allows us to push back into this territory. And you'll be ready for invasion in a few days. How is this going, by the way? Oh, this is going fine. Okay. Because we need you... Like, we're going to invade the Soviet Union from Alaska as well. Because it at least opens up a second front. Even though we're not going to send that many men over, taking Vladivostok is going to be important. And I know we kind of keep forgetting to take Navy or techs here. But honestly, how can you look at this and be like, that is a major concern of ours? How long will this take? 110 days? We can leave Lithuania kind of till the end. I mean, once we get our claims... I mean, it's just on Memel. Which isn't that important. By the way, Spain, you have 6 to 30 divisions, which really isn't a lot. Portugal has 6 to 30 divisions as well. Greece... Like, there is a lot of countries that kind of just exist that we need to take over. By the way, you guys need to be on this front line. Your turn's just fine in one more day. And honestly, if it takes us until, if it takes us until... all of you guys, you're going to go down to Australia. Like, if we invade like the Soviet Union in like 2 in-game years from now, I still think that's completely okay. And we just slowly start picking up all the other countries first. By the way, do I have my CB against you? I do. So what we're going to do, we're just going to keep marching down south. When you're doing that... Latvia, I mean, Lithuania is slightly less important than Latvia. It'll take 85 days, though. We'll get our claim on them. Mostly because Latvia borders the Soviet Union directly. And by the way, I love looting all of this equipment from all of these people. It works out really, really well. Oh yeah, we were justifying against you. That's why it's actually taking so long. We did get a claim here. At this point, I don't even know who's reporting on the news anymore. Again, we could just get the non-aggression pact with the Soviets. Let's just go for even more submarines, because they get pumped out pretty quickly. The Costa Rica, Panama, and then moving our way into Venezuela. Or into Colombia, I should say. So how many troops do you have? 1 to 13. Because if we can just end up fighting all of South America, and then at the very end, invading our way into New Zealand, which should, at that point, get us the victory condition we need. Get these artillery better. What do we... It's still infantry equipment, because we're occupying so much territory. Thanks for the 37 support equipment. You're really helping me out there. And that's Costa Rica already dead for another... Like, 4,000 rifles is incredible. Oh, wait, I fucked this up. No, you're all here. Please. You... Stop this. You're all here. How long would this take? 85 days? Because I know the default's 30. But we still have to wait 65 on you. So it's about the same amount of time. So we'll justify both right now. And actually, maybe. Venezuela would actually join the Axis. You know what? I don't see why not. Again, like, we're at some point going to backstab them, for sure. But for right now, it's completely acceptable. Because you're all... Yeah, the Americans took over all these islands in the south. Or in the Caribbean, I should say. How long would it take for me to just fight against you? 315 days? Okay, that's significantly longer. And we have so much political power. Let's get medium tank designs. Let's go for light aircraft. I don't even know how many aircraft I just have sitting in my... I have like thousands. I have thousands of planes not doing anything right now. But again, we'll worry about that once we invade the USSR. And again, China, it would be nice to invade. But I feel like that's more of a... It's either we invade China... No, we should... I think actually, we'll defeat the Allies. Like, maybe we'll actually take over Panama, and at that point, launch the invasion of New Zealand. Peace out, everybody. I guess you just go here. He should be killed instantly, yeah. Do you have a port around here? Closest port, I think, is over here in Anchorage. So get that going. I know you're not going to be able to do an invasion quite yet. But just get the idea there. So we're going to take over Panama, kill New Zealand, peace everybody out, and then I think at that point, focus our attention on killing China. You know, defeat all the warlords, and then at that point, invade the Soviet Union when we have a massive front line that we can push in from so many different angles. To me, that makes the most amount of sense. Or, like, Turkey, actually. 275 days. It would give us another front. The Soviets are building up. Have they done the Great Purge yet? They have. Which is a massive debuff for them. Got 20 days left until you are ready to go. How many men could we send in that direction? Because you're all here. We can probably send 30-something divisions into China. I mean, how many... I mean, Japan is making progress there. And I'm fine splitting China with Japan for the time being. How do you have 17,000 strength here? Okay, so we got a treaty with the USSR. At this point, maybe the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact doesn't work anymore. Naval rearmament doesn't matter. Let's get air innovation so we can actually maybe get closer to the nuke. Even though I'm pretty sure we're going to get the nuke way, way faster than the game's really going to last. So, Panama is going to be done in about a month. Accepted the treaty. You guys are going to push in like this. And we have so many factories, but that's okay. Build it like this. Build up all of our territory. How's resistance looking, by the way? It's actually looking fine. It's decreasing everywhere. Like, once the war's over, we're probably going to release the United States as a... not an independent country, but as a satellite. Which works out well for us. But I think at this point, we probably start fabricating a claim against one of these guys. Not yet. We got to at least wait for both of our other ones to be done first. Okay, so up here, you are ready to go for the invasion. Declare war. I'm sure you're going to join the Allies. You did. Not a huge surprise. The Americans haven't gotten a foothold back in America at all. Which is good. By the way, I'm going to get my fleet. How are these ports looking, by the way? Because he has 3. And if one of these ports is empty, that's going to be the one we're going to target. Got enemy units in probably every port. But actually, it looks like Wellington's probably the least defended one. Yeah, so do something like this. I know you guys aren't actually good units. But that's not really what the problem here is. We're going to launch the invasion into New Zealand. Hope that it works. Again, like, it should. Is there anything we can build? You know what? Infrastructure? Build a ton of infrastructure. Like, that should be fine. And we got our war declaration. Go to war. Everybody marches straight to here. Peru, you know what? You want to join the faction as well? You do know. Like, you should all know. You will be killed. Given enough time. Yunnan? 30 days. We're going to start getting our claim there. How did the invasion go? Okay, it hasn't actually even started yet. We have support. But you're actually incredibly well defended. Which is unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Hold the invasion for now. And now that you've capitulated, giving us a bunch of guns, I appreciate it. And I'm actually even thinking... we're getting some stuff sabotaged. It sucks. I mean, how many men am I losing to garrisons right now? 348,000. It's a lot, for sure. How many troops does Colombia have? 5 to... you know what? Venezuela and Peru. We're going to leave 1 cavalry division just on this front. But honestly, I think you guys are now going to shift your focus over to China.